If you open your eyes, you can see it. By the horizon, I can breathe it. If you open your eyes, you can see it. By the horizon, I can breathe it.
Taught me to grieve, and now I'm missing a part. Hi. Good evening. I almost switched to stream ending. It's like stream starting. Hi. Stream ending. Bye. Hello Space. Hello Seren. Hello Inject. Hello Biscuit. Thank you for the stream. No, don't leave. It was a mistake. I didn't do it. If I didn't mention it, you wouldn't have known. So, I decided that I wanted to play Outer Wilds because I'm excited about it. But this is one of those moments of like, I have done a little bit of farming off stream. But not really, because I already warned it last Outer Wilds stream. I watched videos and had Kel help me by controlling my game to go to all the places that there are in Giant's Deep. And I have a lot to talk about. But I have all the logs. I haven't opened any, so we're gonna go through them and I will tell you like everything that I have found out. And all the theories that I currently have. Like for me the game is almost done. I only have 2 things that I want to do. And one of them is from the main game. The other one is like finally go to the moon. No, sorry, 3 things. And I'm gonna do the first 2 before going to Dark Bramble, as you might expect. I don't want to go to Dark Bramble, man, but I have to. No help. All right, I did it myself. Who's gonna believe that? Plus, it was funny because when he was helping me, I think he found out about something that he didn't know, and he has played it multiple times and has watched many people play it, and for some reason didn't know about that. And because of me saying, "Oh, I wonder this, I wonder that," like, go take this or go take that, he was like, I don't know. So he learned something new. I'll tell you what when we get into the game and look into it. It's one of the major parts of my theory. Carol learned something? That's impossible. Maybe he already forgot, who knows. And I was supposed to be the one with very, very low memory. Okay, let me open the game actually, so we can start enjoying the music. Whoosh, excuse me. Gaming. Gaming corner. I need to blow my nose, I think. I'm getting the sniffles. I've never learned a thing in my life. Okay. Maybe that's why you like Outer Wilds so much, because you keep you keep not learning anything and everything is new. It's like, wow, you were here yesterday, man. Wow. That's kind of me. I made a joke that was that a good thing about having, like, let's call it low memory storage, is that years later I can replay games and I have forgotten almost everything. So in a few years I will be able to play Outer Wilds again and have forgotten pretty much everything, or all the details about it. And I was saying that's a superpower that so many Outer Wilds players would like to have, according to what I have been hearing before I played it, that there's a lot of people that wish that they could erase their memories and play it again. I have that superpower! What's learning? Hello, Fiery Cheese. Welcome in. Also, I just saw Biscuit also no help. Okay. So I guess we go through the files and then I will tell you the plans. Let me check the list, because I have been updating the list to make sure. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, I forgot about 2 small objectives, but they are both in like Ember Twin and Ash Twin. We can go do them real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot about I remembered another mini objective that I haven't written in the list. Oh, for some reason I left a pill without taking. Have you taken your medication? How far in are you? How do you say that in a game like this that doesn't go through chapters? The first thing I'm gonna do is go through my my ship logs, because I have had to off stream have someone play the Giant's Deep for me, because I have thalassophobia. No, is it thalassophobia? Yeah, thalassophobia. And I tried, and I cried last stream. I cried of fear. So I had someone this week play for me, and I watched videos and stuff. So I had someone play for me because I wanted to have the logs. And now I'm gonna go through the logs, remembering everything myself, and letting you know what I know that is new. Okay, how is the battery? 94. Okay, can take off my controller. Da, da, da. All right. But to answer your question, the only places that I haven't gone to at all are Dark Bramble and the Quantum Moon, and a couple other objectives in other planets. That is it is what I want to do today. It's learning. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose before we start. Okay. Ooh. All right. There's a little bit of dust on top of my mic. Okay, I'll finish my coffee while we look at the logs. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to... I haven't done this. Extend the stick? Oh my gosh. Wait, is it burnt? That sounded sticky. I mean, that sounded burnt. Yeah. Okay, but how do I... Oh, is it because I touched the... Yeah, okay, here, there is cooking. I put it on the fire. Okay, that seems cooked, no? I don't know what a good sound is. I don't think you ignite them normally. I have never roasted marshmallows. I have never had a roasted marshmallow. I think that's perfect, no? Or a little bit more. Should be golden brown. Well, it's dark time, so... I mean, now it's a little bit charred. Oh, no, it wasn't crunchy. Okay. I'm guessing there's probably an achievement for getting the perfect marshmallow or something. Okay. So. All the things that are in green are new from last stream. Alright. Where can we start? What is here? Okay, the Tower of Quantum Trials. Now I know how the photos work with the quantum stuff. So I think I can use that to like take a photo of the quantum moon and then try to land on it while it's in the photo. That's my most basic objective. Knowledge, serving an image of a quantum object, these are the same. Yeah, it basically taught me that if I am looking at the picture of the scout of an object, it also counts as I'm looking at it, so it won't teleport. I didn't know that. But yeah, I think we only need to like manage to get on the quantum moon to finish this cluster. Because those are things that are supposed to be in the quantum moon. Okay. Astrum project. This is something I did offline. I managed to figure out one of the towers that I hadn't managed to figure out. But when I went inside, I instantly closed the game. I haven't looked at it, so we're going back to it. That might be the first thing I do. I realized that... Do you remember that to go to... From Ash Twin to Ember Twin, there were 2 towers and one of them was broken. I had given up on that because the time that I tried it, I just got sucked up. But I got a very nice hint that was like, maybe I should try to avoid somehow to get sucked up. So I was so curious, so I figured it out off stream. So we are gonna go there. I think it takes me to the core of Ash Twin. No, of Ember Twin. Sorry, no, of Ash Twin. Yeah, it's of Ash Twin. Yeah. That is where the masks are. But it didn't look like the sphere where the masks are. So I don't know what will be there. That looks, yeah. So yeah, we will go there. It obviously has the asterisks because I didn't see anything. Yeah, a hollowed out chamber inside Ash Twin. I only went inside and I closed because I was like, I should do this. I should explore this on stream. I still have the Black Hole Forge not finished. That's probably because I have a line of text that I didn't find, same as the Hanging City, because I was everywhere. Oh, I didn't have the Nomai mines yet. Oh, I have more information. Oh yeah. Okay, this is something that Kel showed me because I can't get into the water, so he took me to the first place where I fell in Timberhearth, where there was water, and I literally didn't do anything. I just left myself to die. Apparently there was like a painting of when the Nomai found Timberhearth, and well, a painting and texts. When the Nomai found Timberhearth, and they found that there were fishies with four eyes, which are like our ancestors. So they literally found us, and they let us live. They were like, "Oh, we cannot disturb this planet. It has life on it. It's very promising." We were little goobers. Okay. Okay, then on Statue Island, this one was the one. Wait, was it? Yeah, it was. This one was the one that I found when I go to it from the tower on Ash Twin. I go to the side that had texts from children that wanted to get into the lab. I mean, into the workshop through a much dangerous way. And my suspicions were right, because to get inside there, you need to get inside the water. So I wasn't gonna be able to do that. But yeah, there I learned a lot of stuff. Oh, this island must be where the Nomai created statues, like the one in our observatory. I found the Nomai statue lying on the beach. It looks just like the one in our observatory. I learned what I already had a thought, because there was a statue of those before I knew anything about them. I found one in Sun Station, but when I got close to it, it didn't do anything. And it didn't like have its eyes open like it did with like the one in Timberhearth did when I approached it that second time. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so here I found out. Oh, thank you so much, Inject, for keeping your star shining. Wait, when I have marshmallows, I always burn them on purpose, charred outside with a gooey inside. I'm not a big fan of marshmallows, but I have never had them roasted. Cause like without the roast, I don't know with the roast, but without the roast, they just taste too sweet. It's like pure sugar, and I never liked them even as a kid. I didn't like the texture either. Because it was like eating a sponge. Yeah, well, I was saying earlier that I have never had roasted marshmallows. Marshmallows are sugar and pig gelatin, yeah. I mean, not all gummies are gelatin of animals or of cartilage? Cartilage? I don't know how do you say that in English. In Spanish, it's cartílago. Would be to compare. Have never ate a sponge. Well, the texture, like, it tastes like it is the texture that you think that plastic or a sponge would have. Okay. But yeah, here I learned that the statues are actually recorders that connected to a nomai and recorded their memories and then sent them to their counterpart mask. The masks are probably the ones that were inside of Ashtwin on the multiple times that we have gotten like a hologram vision of the inside. It has multiple masks and only 3 are turned on. And one of my ideas was that maybe those are turned on and they represent people that are in the loop before I knew anything about the statues. And I was right. Kudos to me. But yeah, I found out that when a statue has its eyes open, it means that it's paired up. It used to be with the nomais, but apparently now it was pairing up with us. So the one in Timberhearth is paired up with me. There was one in the door, like in the door of the observatory, that I know who it's paired with. But then I found, well, before that, I saw that there was another one, and I was like, wait, that one has its eyes open. I saw that one on the I saw that one on the video that I saw. And later on, like with the help of Kel going there and everything, and being able to look at everything on my command. But I noticed that the eyes were open, and the one on the sand station didn't have its eyes open. So I guess that one wasn't connected to anybody, but the one deep at the core, which was where I found the other one, is connected to someone. And that makes 3. And there's 3 masks turned on in the core of Ashtwin. So those are all the 3 that are connected. So currently there is 3 people, including me, that are being stuck on a loop. And I didn't know that I would meet one of the people. Gabriel. Which is the little guy with the flute that is in Dance Deep. He's stuck on a loop. He's a very chill guy that was saying, I have been dying a lot lately. Oh, you too? I'm not crazy then. Found the Nomai statue lying on the beach. And that one is the statue of him. Because he mentions like, oh, it started when that statue on the beach looked at me funny. Yeah. Okay. Statue workshop. No, my statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ashtwin project. Each storage unit inside the Ashtwin project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which could then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ashtwin project succeeded, or in the event that it failed. So I'll have to go here to find out what happened to the Ash Twin project, and if it succeeded. It probably did, because we are stuck in a loop. Or if it failed, and what is going on. So that is one of the objectives. We have to go to the Quantum Moon. We have to go to the Ash Twin project. Okay. He was Gabriel's Island. Gabriel. Gabriel's lounging in a hammock near the island shore. Gabriel and I seem to be the only ones aware that we are in a time loop. Okay. I know who is who else is in the time loop. I know who the third mask is from. I'm pretty sure there is no other way. Okay, so I was brought to the orbital probe cannon. The broken remains of the Nomai space station in orbit around Giant's Deep. There are 3 access ways branching off from the central hub area. The orbital cannon was created to find the precise location of the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai pushed the orbital probe cannon above its maximum power setting to create the greatest chance of finding the Eye of the Universe. So yeah, that's the thing that breaks off every time I wake up. It's a cannon that is trying to look for the location of the Eye of the Universe. And on that last shot, it found its location. And these are the coordinates that I don't know how to read. The control module received a request from the Ash Twin project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage is detected in multiple modules. The launch module is badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. A Nomai called Malo argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only needed to fire the probe once. But the files and the logs in there say that it has been fired 9 million something times, not once. So that's something that has me confused still. Because the conversations about the Nomais say that they only needed to fire it once, that like it had been delayed, it wasn't gonna be fired. And then the data says that it has been launched 9 million times. Over and over until it found it on the last shot that it could do because it broke. How lucky. But yeah. I know my name Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. Okay. Probe tracking module. The orbital probe has launched millions of probes. The 9,318,054th probe located a deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe. The state of the probe is... Oh, the statue in the probe tracking module automatically records each probe's trajectory and transmits the data to Ash Twin project. So these data should be inside the Ash Twin project, which we are gonna go to. Microplastics. I found Nomai coordinates marking the location of the Eye of the Universe. Yeah. So these are the coordinates. But it says that we should find more information inside the Ash Twin project, because it has been sent there. Then that was the core. The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. No. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. I passed through the electric barrier and reached the coral forest at the planet's core. Okay. The construction yard was where I was when I panicked. Where I managed to land going from outside, but I didn't fully look at it. The island where the Nomai built the orbital probe cannon. For some reason, the Nomai put the orbital probe cannon on indefinite hiatus. The cannon was not asked to fire, and yet it has fired 9 million times. According to a Nomai computer, a long-range probe was recently launched from the orbital probe cannon. Okay. I already have those. There was an island that had bramble roots. An island of thorny vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here before heading off to Dark Bramble. There was a recording of Feldspar. Feldspar is the guy that was we heard, like, what was disappeared, and we heard inside the seed, the guy with the harmonica. And I remember that. I didn't have to look it up. I was pretty sure. So, about Feldspar. Feldspar headed off to Dark Bramble after reaching the core of Giant's Deep. When I launched my scout into the seed that crashed on Timberhearth, it ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. My theory is that Feldspar is the third one. Because on the core, like inside the core, was where I found the other statue that had its eyes open. And in the core, there were files of Feldspar being like, hell yeah, I managed to get in, before he went off to Dark Bramble. And Gabriel hasn't been inside. Because he doesn't even know, like, how to get below the current. And he doesn't even have a ship. But Feldspar was, because there's proof on site that he has been there. So I think Feldspar is also in a time loop. So that would make me, Gabriel, and Feldspar. That's my theory. So, objectives. Try to land on the quantum moon. That is the one that I'm the least, like, what's the word? Like the one that I have the least urgency to go to. Because I don't know what it's gonna have. I don't know how I would get to the 6th location. I don't have that information. I just know that the temple that they built has to be in the north. And I was like, how do I? But yeah. Then we need to get to the Astream project, which is probably the first thing that I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna lie. When I leave this planet. So two big objectives. Then small objectives is I wanna go. I wanna go back to the museum on Timberhearth where my statue is, to see if something has changed now that I have had so many loops. I don't know if anything will have changed, or if I will be wasting my time. What else? Hold on, let me check my list. Okay, I need to get to the tower on Ash Twin that leads to Timber Hearth, because I never went through that, and I kind of want to know where it leads, just for the sake of knowing. And I need to go back to talking with Chert, which is the guy that is in Ember Twin, because last time, even though everybody else allows me to speak to them about a lot of stuff, to him I didn't have anything to talk about, and that was so weird. So surely, but yeah, escape pod, vessel, Quantum Moon, Ash Twin Project, and Feldspar. And Feldspar, we know, is inside Dark Bramble. So we have to go to the museum in Timber Hearth, the Ember Twin to talk to Chert, Ash Twin to get inside the Ash Twin Project, find that a situation where I can like try to get into the Quantum Moon. I only have one plan, which is like take a photo, and while it's in the photo, try to land on it. I don't know how bad that would be, and I keep forgetting the little things. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna write it down. So, museum, church, Ash Twin Project, Quantum Moon, oh yeah. Deeper Hearth Tower on Ash Twin. And then Dark Bramble. I'm gonna pin that. All right. Oh, I also have this. Meditate until the next loop. The Gabriel is so chill that he taught me how to do this. So like if I am very scared or I'm stuck or something and I don't have anything to do until like it's time to die, I can just meditate and finish the loop. How cool is that? Okay. Let me finish my coffee. That's where we are sitting. Hold on. So that we're not in complete silence. Okay, so we go to the museum first. I wonder, will there be a faster way to get there using the ship? Where was the museum? The museum was up here, no? Isn't that the museum? That's my statue. I was just about to come find you. I know my statue's eyes are open. They used to be closed. Probably should have started with that. And now they have opened. I'm not sure what they opened since no one actually saw it happen, but this is a huge news. I did see it happen. Should someone tell Gabbro? Oh, Gabbro had seen his own. Don't worry. Rebek. Oh, stars. This is so exciting. It's making my stomach hurt. Hey, look at this. The statue opened its eyes. Bet you wish you would have seen that happen, huh? I did! I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. Remember about Feldspar? Was one of the 4 founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach Gozan, Slate the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gozan did. I can't tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless though. Nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. Yep. He made it to the core of Giant's Deep and then is, for some reason, stuck in Dark Bramble on a loop. And then one day they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened, or where Feldspar went, or even whether they are still alive. But wait! Something kinda doesn't make sense. Because it makes sense that... It makes sense that Gabriel wakes up every time he dies on Giant's Deep. Because he was in Giant's Deep when he found the statue. We wake up in Timber Hearth because this was where we woke up the day that we found the statue. But if the statue from the bottom of Giant's Deep is from Feldspar, he didn't wake up on Dark Bramble. Because he got there after. So then why is he waking up there? Maybe there's something about Dark Bramble that like messes up with the loops or something. Or something else happened to him. Or the statue is just not linked with him. And it's just linked with someone else. We will find out. It's been a long time since they left. Okay. No thanks, I'm good. Alright. So that didn't serve any purpose. Alright. We will find out. Almost feel like an end of episode. Now. Oh, we can see the white hole from here. Okay, so We will find out in the next episode. We were going to church because we have a little bit of time before Ash Twin becomes available. Let's say.
Top 5 Scariest Jumpscares. Scary Alerts. Número 1.
By Voicey.network.
What the fuck? Oh look, the moon. But I wanna go to. All right. Turt! Do you want to talk with me now? I know a lot of tea. Hi. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I found something. Okay, now he lets me. I found Nomai writing about a hidden planet. How fascinating. It might interest you to know the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible. If you look at the physics of our solar system, it would just have to be incredibly far out from here. Incredibly far out there. Farther than Earthian ships would be able to travel. And honestly, we don't know all that much about what's out there. The farther you go, the less we know. As such, it's well within the realm of possibilities it's a planet that exists. We don't even know if it's a planet. Okay. Okay. I found Noma writing about the quantum moon. So he only wants to hear about the stuff that I found on Giant's Deep. Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about the moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets. But sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Yes, I know. Unfortunately, if there is, I have never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts. Okay. I found Nomai writing about the sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun? Then, don't you think? This sun station? Quite clever of the Nomai to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct. And hot inside. I can only imagine. I wonder how were they able to travel back and forth from the sun station and the hourglass twins. When the slightest slip up would have meant a fiery death. Alright. Good talk. You will forget everything tomorrow. Oh, no, 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 no. Woo! Don't get inside there. Okay, where are the towers gonna be? Oh, there they are. I can actually probably already go. For the next loop. Quickly before it comes. Was it down here? Yes. So what I found out was that the way to go was to get under here. Because while the sand is sucking me up, I have a small window, and if I step there, it will do it like automatically. Hopefully it happens the first try, like it did when I was trying. It did! It worked! Look at this! Okay, let me fire the scout so that at least it's not that like because okay, it's not as de-zinging made up word. Because if it's just the stars, I don't know if it's just me, but it's kind of... It's kind of spinny. So. Oh! Wait, they're here. Why is there more light though? Oh, the ones that were in the spots. It was one, it was fallen, and the other two were the other sides. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. 9 minutes, 0 seconds ago. Received data from previous cycles. Masks received data from. Probe tracking module. Giant's Deep memory statue. Timber Hearth memory statue. 13 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Okay. So probe tracking module, Giant Sleep memory statue, and Timber Hearth memory statue. So there's only one memory statue in Giant Sleep. But there was 2 statues that were with eyes open. Maybe the broken one is the one that was connected to the one like deep down Giant Sleep. So that would mean that Feldspar is connected, but it's not in the loop. Maybe that's why he's in Dark Bramble. Or maybe that one is just the probe tracking module connection. And those are the 3. And it's just me and Gabriel stuck in a loop. Yeah, maybe, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe that statue deep down is the one that is like sending the probe tracking things. So then Feldspar, yeah, so then like, yeah, Feldspar is not stuck in a loop. Okay, so only Gabriel and I. Okay, how do I look at this though? Yarrow, today we finished the excavation of Astwin. Here, in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Astwin project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating old subterranean plants we met while digging. We will need to keep our eyes on how significantly we have altered the environment here. How far we have come since our experiments at the high energy lab. I still can hardly believe Rami's hypothesis was true. Pug just sent the warp core to the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Astwin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Kasaba is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. So everything was working like clockwork, the whole plan. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis. The core could have been forged faster if Kasaba had interrupted my work. Had interrupted my work less frequently. Oh, okay. To ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Astwin now. And also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends in Giant's Deep tested the orbiter probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad, okay, I have never heard that word, a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in interest of safety. Would it help to remind... I don't know if it's Avens or Avens. Avens, that Mallow, his love, will be the one on the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? Okay. There's no text to... Oh, there's another statue over here. Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Astwin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Okay. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the sun station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power to the Astwin project requires. Yeah, and that didn't work. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Astwin project. Here is what will happen first. The sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Yeah, which didn't work. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Astwin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger. Oh, so that's why it breaks. Because it uses the power of the supernova to fire back in time, and that's too much. It's kind of hard to comprehend that it's breaking because of something that happens in 22 minutes. In total, each cycle created by the Astrum project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. Okay, so then it started because there was a supernova, but then what happened is that the supernova happening was the one that turned the project on 22 minutes back in time. That's fucking like brain wrecking. What? So what they wanted to do was induce it, but it didn't work because the sun station wasn't strong enough. But it happening naturally just triggered it. Then the probe cannon is no coincidence breaking, because it's breaking because it's firing back in time, and that was way too much like struggle for it. They probably left a rivet on the construction room floor. You know how these big projects, they usually forget something small and simple. Yeah. I mean, they were talking like in the other files, the files of like the probe cannon workshop. We're talking about like it might break, but some were like wishing that it didn't break. Okay, so then that one time. Okay, that all right. That would mean that the probes, the 9 million probes, were not the firing. The firing that could happen, like that only needed to work once, was the one that was gonna happen when the supernova happened. So then that makes sense, but they like the way that they kind of explained it, it seemed like it was all the same thing. Like the shot was also the probe, but apparently like it was shooting probes, but only one was the one that was supposed to go back in time 22 minutes. Okay. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Yep. I suppose we redesigned the sun station to generate power of that magnitude. The supernova is still our only viable option. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you will need to find some way to halt our aging process. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. It didn't work. They had to wait until it was finished. It happened naturally, but none of them are around anymore to see it. That's kind of sad. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Astrum project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. It happened when you guys weren't around. That's kind of sad, man. We're like finishing the project that they started. And that they worked so hard on. Us, lesser beings. The fishies that were in that excavation zone. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system and we are anxious to explore it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the comet wasn't around before. It just came around and that happened. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Yeah, and that was the last thing. Oh man. There's tablets here. Giant sleep projection stone? I've installed masks inside the Ash Twin Project vlogs. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience will be hard to endure. I still don't know why Phlox is in orange. Has it always been Phlox? I'm terrible with remembering names, as you might know. Ideally, they will only need to activate once the project succeeds, as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. I mean, it was because the project succeeded. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues with their masks will make aware. Okay, this was... I read this in Giant's Deep. Hadn't thought of that. It was profoundly... Okay, yeah. I read this in Giant's Deep. So it's like duplicates. Timber Hearth? My gratitude for the latest shipment. Oh, I know. This ore should be the last we will need for the Ash Twin project. Oeno, too. Is another orange. Maybe they were like the leaders of the team. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, especially mine? Okay, I have also read this. The more eyes, the better. The shell of the central. Okay, yeah, I have read that. Okay, so these are here in case I missed any. So I can read them again. They're duplicates. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pies beside... I don't think I found this one. No, it isn't. Wait, who is that? Poke. So Blocks, Poke, and Oe something? Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved and need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. Clary too! Poke and Yarrow. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished. And if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is... Oh, yeah, that's Kalari. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary and her design work is beautifully clever. They did right. Milo and Avens designed it to shoot as hard as possible and explode because they love doing that. Yeah. There were a couple of people that were like, it doesn't matter if it explodes. Evans love to push machines to their max. And at the same time goad to provoke them to explode. Yeah, goad is a new word for me. Okay. So then... Artificial gravity control. I don't know what that is doing. Oh! Oh, I see. I probably will need it to be able to put this up. No? Wait, what is that? Wait, what happened? Oh! That's why I need it. You're about to access the core while the Ashstream project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ashstream project. But wait. I have a question. If I do it, will it mess up with my game? Like, is that a fuck up? And I will have to start over. For some reason, I feel like doing that would be like erasing my file, because it should stop the loop. If you get what I mean. I don't want to do that. If that's what it's gonna do. File will be fine. Okay. Okay, so then... Oh, it's like in the middle. Yeah. Alright, so I have to turn off this. Okay. What's this? Is this it? It doesn't look like it. Oh, then remove the warp core. Can I do anything with this? I don't think there's any other purpose for this, no? I have never seen anything like this. Oh, I can't put it back. Okay. Did I just... How can I put away my scout launcher? These are still on. So I just removed the warp core. I wonder... Then this shouldn't be working anymore, no? Whoa. No, it does work. Okay, so what did that do? How do I put away this code? So now I have this. But like... What do I do with it? I haven't seen any other place where I could use this. Oh, my ship is over there. No, that's not my ship. Where's my ship? My ship is down here. I don't know if I'm missing something. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module. Also, for what I hear... Time is not being stopped. Okay. The Astream project was designed to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The sound station did not work, although the Astream project was theoretically sound, and I were unable to power it. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Astream project. Like, the music tells me that I'm supposed to do something with this. But I haven't found yet any place where I could use this? And if I have, I don't remember. The Astream project was designed to use the energy from the supernova. Some probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. Yeah, like, it just feels like I broke the loop. Sun station did not work. I feel like I fucked up. Oh, the rocks are the ones avoiding me from getting out. Hello, Wolfie. like the music tells me that I'm supposed to do something with this. Maybe I just haven't found it. And when I find it, I will have to come here to pick it up and then take it to that place. Maybe to the vessel? It wouldn't make sense though, because the vessel was lost before the project was a thing. I guess I'll see what happens now when the loop happens and the Astrid project is off. Why is it moving? Oh, is the sun getting bigger already? Like big enough to be moved by it? I really don't know what else to do other than wait. Mater wants to talk about it? Oh, now that you say that. But Serge is in Ember Twin. Oh no. Oh no, it's too late. Turd! Brace for impact! Wow! Oh boy. What will happen? You're dead! Okay! So I finished the loop! So that's the bad ending, I guess. Or is that the ending? Please tell me there's another ending to this. I finished the game! We don't need to go to Dark Bramble! Woo! See you in Outer Wilds too. More money for you. More money from you. First time I've seen game says you're dead at the end of the game. Yeah, so I was right. I messed up the loop, but I didn't mess up my file, no? Like now I will be able to go back to the loop. Surely. I trusted you on that one. Only crickets, no music. I guess this is one of the endings, but I'm gonna guess that there's another ending, a true ending. Ah! Jesus Christ! A true ending, and the credits will roll with the music. First problem, you trusted your mods. Trolled? No, please. If I lost my file, I'm not doing it all over again just to go to Dark Bramble. Will previous save? Yes. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Are we? We have the launch codes. Is everything here? Okay, it is. So then, Museum Church Astwin Project. We need to go to the Timber Hearth Tower on Astwin or try to get to the Quantum Moon. Okay, about the Quantum Moon. I can make photos, like I can take photos with the ship, right? Like the scout? and send the scout from the ship. Because I saw it on the video, but I never do it. You want to delay Bramble to the utmost. You were also thinking of Hollow's Lantern. Oh yeah, Hollow's Lantern! Well, I need to go to... Wait! Maybe Chert will have something to say about... No, because it's a... Okay, I rolled back. That probably never happened. It's the first time that something that I did never happened. And I don't remember. Because it was like the end. Okay. I finished the game though. I got an ending. I really don't want to go to Dark Rumble. Okay, so... Can I only use it when I'm, like, out? Oh! Wait, but it doesn't have... It doesn't have, like, like, modes. Like what? Like the normal scout. It doesn't have photo mode. I thought it did. Oh, the Quantum Moon. Oh, I got too close. So, my plan for the Quantum Moon is to try to take a picture of it and then try to land on it. I don't know how I'm gonna take a picture with the ship though. Cause like if I take a picture from here, like from the land, even if I'm looking at it from the picture, the moment the place where the picture was taken is obscured or it would be out of frame, will it work? Okay. Okay, what? Okay, so that is for Sand Station. Then this one should be the 2 towers, yes. Now, was Timber Hearth on the other side, though? About your plan, we shall look and see what you do. Oh. Ow. I'm trying to wait for Timber Hearth's tower. Because I never went through it, actually. It goes very slowly when you have to follow it. It's kind of weird that no towers. Oh, okay, there are towers coming up. It's just that I was going through the whole chunk that doesn't have towers, probably. Yeah, this is the Sun Tower again. We did a full circle. Okay. So then this one should be the Twin Towers. And then... Hold on. Those are the Twin Towers. And I guess this one was the one for Timber Hearth. Whoa, 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 whoa! Let's go! Let me drink some water because I'm starting to get dizzy again. Well, not dizzy, lightheaded. Tree. I wonder, are these trees quantum? No. Is the sand going down or are the trees going up? The forever question. Not gonna lie, this sand looks like it would be soft as fuck. I kind of would like to touch it, but it's probably like radioactive and stuff. And stuff that is not good. Gotta stay here so we don't get sucked up. Oh, I didn't realize that there were corpses. Look, they're wearing green. Something I heard is that the ones wearing green were the new generation, but the ones in the vessel are wearing in blue. Because in the murals, there's always a Nomai wearing green and a Nomai wearing blue. Alright, where does this lead me? On Timber Hearth. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, but of course. It led me to, yeah. Yeah. Whee! Okay. So one mystery solved. Where's my ship? Okay, over there. So, something I can do now. Even though I have already wasted a lot of time. So I don't know how good that could be. Okay, hold on. If I take that, will it still be there? It's not. Oh, because okay, because if I open that, the photo will go away. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna meditate to restart the loop with more time. I think this is a good moment to do that. My first time meditating on purpose. Thank you, Gabriel. So what I need to do is take the photo and then go directly to it. So my guess is the best way is to go up here. I'm gonna go in to take my scout and my suit. And I'm gonna stay here until I see it. Orbiting this planet, I mean. Not going to Giant's Deep. Oh. Like, the problem is that if it's somewhere... Oh! It was here, but it wasn't on a face where I would be able to see it. Okay, so that's why I'm not finding it. That's Outer Rock. But wait. Something that I'm thinking is that the best place to take a picture would be... Hold on. Okay, it rotates. It doesn't rotate completely vertically, but more like diagonally. Now if I do this, and oh no, I lose it! Okay, do I have a way to take pictures? Wait, okay, hold on. If I take it with my scout, like with the scout out, not in my hand, does it also disappear? When I get in? Yes. So then that doesn't work. I'm still being pulled. I don't want to be in your gravity, but I want to be close to you. Because you're gonna be like my point of anchoring. I think it's not that I'm being pulled, it's that I'm just in its path. There we go. Okay, so it's there. It's following Ash Twin or Ember Twin. What can I do? Like that? Did that take a picture of it? Well, let's check. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I'm being pulled out so far. What? Why is it happening? Why am I being pulled out so quick, so far? Maybe I should take another photo? Fuck! Fuck! I didn't mean to call it! I'm so dumb! I clicked on the scout instead of on the thruster! Fuck! That took too much effort. Okay, so now we don't know yet if that works. Where is it? It's over there. I would like for you to go around Timber Hearth, please. Where is Dark Bramble? Oh, over there. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now... I wonder if it will work. Or is it gonna disappear again? Oh! Fuck! Okay. Okay. Wait, why is it... Why are the shadows so buggy? No! Okay, it's not disappearing. Maybe it's because I'm in there. Okay. Signal scope. Signal identified, okay. Whoa! I identified a signal! Okay. There's a corpse here. Is it green or blue? Ah. Looks kind of bluish. Why is it so eerie? You welcome me in the South Pole. But like, where do I go now? I fear that if I try to go up onto those, like I will be too far away and it will disappear. Maybe I should. Maybe if I have a photo of it on the inside, it won't disappear? I don't know. Where do I go though? I guess I don't have any choice than to try to go up there. Yeah. This is so eerie, man. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, wait! Of course. This is a quantum place. Stuff appears and disappears. That makes sense. This is a temple. The stone. Is that the quantum tower in Brittle Hollow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the 6th is the eye. Oh. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Oh, that's the tower of on Giant's Deep. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Recall the rule of the 6th location. But wait, I was there. What do you mean recall it? I haven't been there? For some reason I feel like that is gonna be quantum entanglement. I feel like that is gonna be in Brittle Hollow. I mean, not Brittle Hollow. Recall? No, but it says you have recalled the rule of quantum imagining. And it says recall and recall. Like, it for the wording, it seems like I have only remembered this. Oh, wait! So maybe that is because that rule is how I found it. Oh no, wait, it's caves! Okay, so that rule is the one that, like, if I'm not looking, it will teleport me somewhere. And this one? The rule of the 6th location. The rule of the 6th location was that, the temple has to be at the North Pole or something like that. So So then I need to be in complete darkness to be teleported. That was that rule. And this one was just that the temple had to be in the north or something like that. I don't remember what it said. Should I go back to the ship and, like, read it again? Would it be in the ship logs? This one was the one that was in the cavern. That said that, like, if nobody is looking, because it was the one that made me, like, turn off my flashlight to teleport while on top of the thing. It's in the logs. Okay. I'm gonna leave this here so it doesn't go away. Where's my ship? Okay, over here. Even though now when I go into the logs, it will probably, yeah. Okay, so Quantum Moon. I was able to land on the surface of the Quantum Moon. I have found a dead nomad in a spacesuit near the South Pole. A nomad shrine that wonders about the Quantum Moon. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. It's inscribed the next mural, the tower on an island. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. It's inscribed. Okay, so Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Remember this final rule: to explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. So, if I have to remember the rule of the caves, then that means that, like, going into pitch black should move the tower and me in it, but I don't have a way of, because, like, when it was away and I wasn't finding it, it was probably in the North Pole. So I need to, like, use the rule of the darkness to move with the tower. I mean with the shrine. And then when it's in the North Pole, I will be in the sixth location. That's what I'm understanding. Fuck, it was over there, I think. Oh! Oh. I am here after watching it wander the skies for so long. I'm about to stand for the first time. Okay, so this is the thing that I call, like, I recall. Oh, there it is. Okay. So if I have to be incomplete... Wait! Maybe if I turn this off... Recall the... No. Recall the launcher. And then I close this door. Yes! Oh no! Okay, so this has water. There's different locations. Am I in the North Pole? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so turn off again. And then there was one that had... No, wait. This one is... This one is the first one. I think. There was one that had like a... like a different floor. It looked almost... like, hold on. Can I use this to turn it on and off? Yeah, it was this one. Okay, so now if I turn this... if I open... this is a new location. Don't go away. So is this... This looks like Brittle Hollow. Wait. Could it be? This means that I'm orbiting Brittle Hollow. The other one meant that I was orbiting... Okay, hold on. Yeah, I am... Okay, I get it. I get it. That one with water meant that I was around... Giant's Deep. So this one is the new one. Yeah, this floor was the one that I was referring to. Oh. Unable to view info, okay. But like... we call the rune on camera. So... does this mean that I go to the eye location, but I'm not in the North Pole? So maybe that's why I can't get out. It sounds so eerie though. But how do I get to the north? Oh! The supernova happened. Okay, so I got it. But I don't know. The only thing I don't know is how to get the tower to the north. Because I have a feeling that if I just try to jetpack up into the clouds, it's just gonna disappear. You know? Wait, did I put on my suit? No. Always put on the suit. Okay. So, what if I try to land on it and then I try to move with the ship? Wait, I mean... Okay, I'm in the South Pole, but it's probably different because... Oh. Because I am around Ashtwin. So, I wonder... Yeah, no, it's still enclosed. But wait... Okay, hold on. Because if I remember correctly, the one with water didn't seem... like it had like a separation. So, if I go in, I didn't need to turn that on. We move. We are in the eye. It's still closed, right? Yeah. Okay. We move. Wait, what location is this? What? fuck? Okay. It seems like it also has... Okay, I would need to fire it to the side. Oh. Yeah, there's also a wall. Okay. Brittle Hollow. Does Brittle Hollow also? Yeah. It seems like it. Yeah. It has a wall. Is that the water? Yeah. I wonder what kind of... Is it that the north is covered by... Do I have a way? It seems like it repels. Yeah, it just repels. So I might not be able to get in there. I also would like to not play around in this place because of the water. So what do I do? How do I get it to the north? Wait, is my ship? Yeah, my ship is gone. My ship is probably... No. Yeah, it's probably floating in space where it last was. I don't know. I really don't know how to, like... If I can't physically go there, how am I supposed to... like, put it in the north? Have they told me? And I'm just not remembering? Or am I supposed to figure it out on my own? Or have they told me and I'm just not putting together the pieces? I have an idea. It's kind of scary, but... Oh wait, no. I need to close the door first. It's scary, but... Okay. The least scary location. Okay, so my idea is that if I leave the scout here, looking at it, and looking at, for example, a tree, technically... Oh, there's water here. Wait! Wait, it is different! Wait, why is it different? Yeah, it's different. It's more enclosed. Okay, so again, now I have another idea. But like my idea was if I have a picture of that and of a tree, for example, it means that it's always going to be in this location, so it shouldn't disappear. Because in the other locations there's no trees and no like stuff like this. So it should stay here. And technically I should be able to go up to the fog. And it would still remain here. So it wouldn't disappear. But it's fucking scary to get inside the fog. Just to go to the north. It's kind of like water, but not. Same vibe. But like my other idea now is that maybe it will appear somewhere where it's closer. To the north, you know? And maybe I will be able to slowly get up to the north. I'm gonna try that first, because that is not as scary. I'm sorry, I'm a scaredy cat. Wait, what happened to my... Okay. So... turn it off. Oh, my flashlight. Turn it on. Okay, Brittle Hollow is fine. Can I go towards the north? I can. Is this... Ah, fuck! Please, no, not now. I'm really scared. Please, my heart. I felt that. Okay, yeah, it is working. Now it's a little bit more north. Okay. I think I'm onto something. So now we turn it off. Is this? Yeah, no, I don't wanna move around in here. What about here then? Should be fine. Okay, that is giving light and... Can I go... I can go very north. Can I go... Yeah, I'm all the way north. So, if I recall that... And then wait until it appears here... Wait, am I like very close to the sun? Yes! Okay. Close. Yes. Okay. We are at the north. And we are in the eye. It's open. Okay. Okay, it disappeared because the scout is not... Okay, so... It seems that I can only go here. Towards the south? I'm scared. Well, I guess this is what we wanted. There is nowhere else to go. Please, no jump scares, please. I'm serious. What? Who are you? Oh, but what? Okay, so that's the quantum moon, the eye. He's here, and I imagine that's me. Who, what name did it say it was? It said his name, but I don't remember anymore. Okay, so I can't talk to you. Been reading. That's so, okay. Solanum. Okay. Yeah, it was that. Been reading the world scribbles since they were a baby. What? I don't know what. What does he want me to do? So that top one is looking. And the bottom one is talking. I don't understand. Oh! Identity. Explain. You? Eye of the universe? So... Identify. I don't understand the order. Fuck. You don't speak English, man. Wait, is that she? Okay. There's two in one side. I really don't see a logic in this. Wait. Oh fuck! It took me so long to get there, man. Okay, but now I know what I have to do to get there. Maybe I don't have to put all of them. Maybe it's one side and then the other. This is confusing, man. There it is. Okay, so now we land. Carefully. Fuck, fuck, fuck! Okay. We landed. Look for the tower. There it is. We open. We close. Turn on. So Then we go the most north that we can. Not that. There it is. We close. We turn off. We turn on. Oh. That was weird. Go as much north as we can. And then there we go. We turn off. Then we open up. We go to the very north. And there. We close. We turn off. Now we're here. Okay, we're speed running. Oh, and it leads me straight where I need to go. Okay. Could you imagine she won't be there anymore? And it was just a fluke. Please be there. Yes. Hi. Okay, last time I asked you who you are. What happens if I ask you what are we? Are you giving me the stones again? Okay. So I'm gonna guess that I have to... Okay, here are the two orange. So maybe I have to, like, for example, explain... You? What about identify... Explain the eye? Okay. Okay, maybe you? Identify... No. You? Identify me. You explain. Quantum moon. Try focusing less on putting them back where they came from. Well, but there's like 2 and 3. You explain me identify. You explain the eye. I don't... Like, sometimes... Oh. Oh, okay. She was removing. I'm on Facebook amidst the quantum moon. Though my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm not sure how you arrived here, however. Perhaps you came from another star system as my clan originally did. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon surface does now, well, at the eye. From this we can reasonably infer that quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way the area surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually became quantum too. There is fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you have seen elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility, but what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my client's greatest question. Okay. And Solanum, Anomai, my clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and we now call it home. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around the star system. Okay. This is the quantum moon where we both are standing, despite also orbiting other celestial bodies. The quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Okay. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us are to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I might not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Is this your first time on the quantum moon? It's my first time here. If you have come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. Hello, Connor. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. We are in lore. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Stretch. I was too tense. It was pretty fun. Hello, Hood. Welcome in too. Good. Let me give you a shout out. You started the game. Wait, this game? Oh my god! Then what I'm doing is very, 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 very much spoilers. I'm almost done. So don't look. I guess. Oh no! I'll look away. Yeah. I just got to one of the big lord locations. But thank you for the raid. I hope you're enjoying it. It's also my first playthrough. I have been 25 hours or so at it. I don't even know what a big lord is. It's really fun though. Lots of crashing? Oh, yeah. I have been told that my crashes are surprising. At least at the beginning. Autopilot landed me on the sun. Oh, I don't use autopilot. We don't use autopilot in here. The sun. I mean, technically it didn't land you. Thank you so much for the follow, Hood. I hope you have a great time. Gonna raid and run. Yes, run, cause this is heavy spoilers. Thank you so much for the raid again. Welcome in, everybody. If you also don't want spoilers, you should not look. And if you have already played the game, please, no spoilers for me. Okay, let's continue. Alright. And you have noticed when the moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giant Deep. Yeah. Because the quantum moon clearly changes it in its different forms, the eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Yeah, okay. Many of my clan have believed the eye is called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent. To have lured my clan to this star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this might be beyond my reach. You might think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I might not be entirely alive, perhaps. Okay. So I wonder, does the order affect it? No. Okay, then the eye on me? Yeah. So, but you could reach the eye of the universe, would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? Have I tried every combination? I think I have tried these. Yeah. Explain me, explain the quantum moon. Yeah. I have also used the observe on all of them. And I think I have done all the possible pairings too. So if I put just me... No, I need to put two. What about you? Yes. What about explain you? Yeah, I have. I have explained and witnessed everything. Those two. There with the moon. The eye with me. The eye with you. I think I have, yeah. So, what about... Have I done quantum moon and me? Yes. Quantum moon and you? Yes. And quantum moon and the eye. Okay. So then that's all that I can talk with you. So what now? I'm surprised time passes here and she's still here. It would make more sense if she was here, but time like had stopped going in here. Also, why is there oxygen? I just realized. That seems kind of welcoming. That the eye knows that we need oxygen to be here and to survive. And provides, you know? So then, if the scout doesn't survive up there, I imagine I won't either. But to be fair, we don't have anything else to do now that we found the objective of the moon. So up we go. Oh! It sent me back to the south. Okay, so this is the way to leave. Even though my ship is not here. Where is my ship? I guess I could go away with the probe. Yeah, with that one. Maybe it's the time to try to land it. Oh, I recalled it. Never mind. Well, we are in Brittle Hollow now. We're back! 3 hours already? Oh my god. Seems like we don't have much time, yeah. Okay. So then there was a Nomai that's still alive. Maybe I can try to— oh, wait, I don't have a ship. Oh shit. Fuck. Meditate. I was gonna try to fly up to the lantern, but the pool of the black hole was too much. That way now I can see the logs. But if that's not the ending, then what will the ending be? Is there even an ending? Oh! 6th location. Made a living Nomai named Solanum at the South Pole. The quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, the quantum moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. The eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. Solanum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. Solanum has a hypothesis that she might not be entirely alive. Yeah, I would agree with that. Well, the quantum moon stuff is complete. We would only need Feldspar, the vessel, and the escape pod 3. And that means that we would have to go to Dark Bramble. But seeing the time, I think we're gonna leave that for Tuesday and just go there directly and spend the entire day there. Maybe we'll finish the game, because I imagine if this wasn't the ending, then it has to be in Dark Bramble. Maybe it's when I find the vessel, or when I find Feldspar. I'm terrified of the anglerfish pain. And then we have the DLC. Now I know that this was from the DLC, and it will branch off from here. I don't know anything about it though. So yeah. So we did the Astrum project. We got one of the endings, I guess. We talked to Chert. and we go to the quantum moon. So yeah, now the only objective would be, well, completing these if I want to complete all the logs at some point, but going to the Black Forts was a pain in the ass, so I'm not looking forward to it. And the Hanging City is big. But yeah, on Tuesday when we play this again, we are going straight to Dark Bramble, I guess. I don't have anything of Dark Bramble, only like objectives there. Okay. But yeah, we did a lot of progress. Might finish the main game next stream, unless I can't go into Dark Bramble and I need to call for help. Porcelainum. I'm looking forward to Tuesday and at the same time I'm not. The anglerfish are terrifying, man. Dark Bramble in general is terrifying. But hey, I finally go to the quantum moon. And I figured it out. I think I figured it out rather quickly. I'm proud of myself for that. I was pausing a lot, and I don't see it as cheating. It's because I needed to think, and there's no point to getting there over and over and over again, more times than needed, and just to waste time thinking. But yeah. Let me go to this chatting. I hate that I can't like minimize it and keep the music going, because like when I go to another window, it doesn't like it. Okay. Well, let me check really quick. Okay. I don't know if we have ever rated this person. But oh well. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed the exploration. And the new discoveries. Thank you so much, Connorism VA, for the raid. And how to follow. So yeah. I don't know if I'm kind of like in shock or if I'm just too tired. I have been sleeping like shit for a few nights and I don't feel my best. I almost didn't stream today because I was feeling bad, but I made it happen. But yeah, let's raid. Thank you so much again for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to take care of yourselves and have a good day or a good night or whatever it is for you. I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye bye.